it's always a huge positive if you have some sort of reward system or some classroom management system where you're trying to encourage students to make good decisions. It's always good if that system is something that the students can, they can see it with their eyes. They can see the progress towards whatever that prize is. They can feel themselves uh, turning things around and moving in a positive direction. Everyone likes to see that. So let's check out this video because this teacher here has a simple system of monitoring those decisions. So let's check this out.
So I'm going to give you guys each a star punch at this group for working together and following the directions given. As part of our school's positive behavior intervention and support system, I started using a punch card for my kids to help them keep accountable. We used to have a system school-wide where students were given lots of little blue tickets throughout the day. They would have to keep track of them throughout the week, and it was a lot to keep track of. Please put your scissors.
And as always, you want to make the work as easy on yourself as possible because as we all know as teachers, it's not just about executing the lesson. It takes leadership. Now, we use the term classroom management, but here on this channel, it's all about leadership. It's all about doing the work with your students to change the way they think and adjust their mindset so that they're ready to go when they step into your classroom. They're ready to go, ready to make good decisions. And if they're not, then that's the other work. That's the other part of the job that you have to do as the leader in the classroom to get them to where they need to be. And as teachers, as always, we use all the tools in our toolbox. And if that doesn't work, we go get some more if need be.
Down. I really wanted to streamline things a bit, so we created the punch card system. All right, my friends, please work with your groups. The cards I made on colored cardstock, put a little hole punch in them, and they hang on their desks.
And again, the other thing, and this is why I often say that the answers to a lot of the problems, you have those answers, not the administrators. They don't have the answers because they're bogged down in a lot of other details and running the building and different things of that nature. And so there are times when they just simply don't have the answer. And here you see this teacher decide, it looks like she came up with this idea on her own. She realized that, hey, these blue tickets, they're just too much. They're taking too much of my time. We need to streamline this and make it efficient. And so she got her Etsy on or whatever, but she was able to get this thing done and create a system on her own. That's what leaders do. You take initiative. If the people above me aren't going to, if they don't have the answer, I've got a solution. I want to try this experiment. And so she made these punch cards.
It has circles at the bottom, numbers 1 through 10. And throughout the day, I'll let the kids verbally know what I see that they have done that's above and beyond expectation. Nice work, Jacob. And I give them a little star punch on a number. And when they reach 10, they can cash it in for one of our set rewards that we have posted in the classroom. Some of the favorites are Stuffed Animal Day. They get to bring a stuffed animal to school. We have Winslow the donkey from a story that we read, and they can have that for the day. Are you enjoying your day with Winslow? Is he learning a lot from your group work today? Slippers for the day, Lego time, drawing time, homework pass, day in the mindful corner.
And I'm sure as you're watching this, if you're not in elementary school, of course, you're going to have to tailor this to make it age appropriate for your students. But I see the possibilities. So for example, with older students, I think it's a lot of it is going to be about focusing on the habits, rewarding them for when they take action, when they are taking action that looks like they're adopting new habits, where where in the past they weren't as locked in class, they weren't asking questions, they weren't participating they weren't actively participating in discussions. Now when they turn around and make and do the opposite action, where they weren't participating in discussions, now they are participating in those discussions. Gotcha. I noticed that. I see you're participating. I see you're trying. That's what I'm looking for. You could punch that card. And the prizes, again, that's up to you. You'll have to tailor that and make it age appropriate. But I see the possibilities here with this kind of system for older students as well, because we all like to visually see our progress. And that's the secret with, when you're changing mindset. It's the little steps, the little things that count. It's the small habit where you have a student who who always seem to come to class unprepared. Well, when that student comes to class prepared, we want to praise that. We want to acknowledge that. We want that student to feel good about that acknowledgement, so that it encourages them to do it again and again and again and again. And then we can build on that creation of that habit. We can stack another habit on top of that.
At the end of the day is when they cash everything in. So when we're doing pack up time, kids come with their cards. They know they can tell me which coupon that they want or prize box. I think it's important to really know your kids and what really motivates them. I love being able to keep things playful in elementary school and just make the learning space a fun and motivating place to be. So simple things, they don't have to cost money.
Charlotte, I love the way you gave me listening ears there. Awesome.
And I like that too. Charlotte, I like the way that you gave me listening ears. So we're being very, very specific, not generic. Very, very specific. Means that the teacher is paying attention to Charlotte specifically. I see what you did. Thank you. More of that.
My students have really been able to own and see their choices and growth within the classroom.
See their choices and growth within the classroom. That's important.
They like to collect their finished cards and take them home and share it with their parents. So it's a great homeschool connection for parents to see the good choices that their kids are making at school as well.
You are getting close to a reward. I wonder if it'll happen today.
I like that too. She's really good. You're getting close to a reward. I wonder if it will happen today. What's she doing? She's encouraging that student to continue making the good decisions that you're making. I see you. I appreciate you. So I think this is an outstanding experiment worth trying in your classroom, and the possibilities are endless. Yes, that was an elementary school example, but I think it will definitely work in middle and high school as well. You just have to put your thinking hat on, get creative, remix it, and tailor it to the students that you are serving. But I definitely think that this punch card can definitely help you simplify your classroom leadership skills.